Hi friends, in this session I would like to explain about grouping activity critical section. For that I am taking a process definition, right click, go to add resources, select the process and select the process definition. I am naming this as critical section. Click on apply, open this process. First of all, what is a critical section grouping activity? Okay. Normally, while we processing threads, we occur situations like many jobs or many threads are waiting for a single resource. Okay. If the resource is a single and many jobs are trying to access it, then a deadlock will occur. For example, two jobs are trying to read a file and writing a file at the same time, then there is a chance of deadlock will occur. In that situations, we have to handle like one job should come, after that processing of first job, second job should come and process it. That means we have to synchronize the job. Okay, we have to synchronize all the jobs to access a certain resource. TIBCO is providing critical section to implement this synchronization using critical section. Okay, by using critical section we can synchronize the jobs to access certain resource, so that we can make sure that only one job will access that activity or that resource. Okay, now I want to read a file. Read a file. Okay. File name I am giving. It is in D drive under file folder 123.txt. Okay. Now I am creating one job to check whether file exists or not. Okay, file is present. Okay. Now after deploying our engine into a server, 100 jobs or 1000 jobs will be created. So all 1000 jobs will try to read a same file. In that situation a deadlock will occur. Okay, now we have to select this and we have to group it, and we have to select the grouping action as critical section. Okay, click on apply. Okay, here we have scope, which is single group or multiple groups. Okay, now for example, here we are reading a file 123 in this group. There is also another group which is trying to read the same file, and jobs are also creating for that group, and jobs are also creating for this group. To handle these situations, we should handle multiple groups so that only one job can process either that group, or only one job should be processed either in that group or this group. To implement this, we should handle multiple groups. Okay, if our resource is in a single process, if it is under critical section, then we can select the scope as single group. If it is a multiple groups, in that situation we have to select multiple groups. After selecting multiple groups, see the lock object is displayed. Okay, click on apply. Here now I want to explain what is lock object. Now the multiple groups are in our same engine. Now there is a scenario like two different BW engines are trying to read a single file which are in different domains and different systems. Okay, now if you want to synchronize these two engines which are on different systems, then we have to give the lock object, so that when a job is trying to read a file, this file, a lock will be switched on. After reading it and its job is done, then it will release the lock, so that other job can acquire lock. Okay, here for that we have to create one lock object. Right click, go to add resources, go to general activities, select lock object. Okay, here we have an option which is multiple engines. If you want this resource to be shared or used by multiple engines, then we have to select this multiple engines, so that this lock object will be persist in database, so that the two engines which are on two machines can access the same database to acquire this lock. Okay, that's why there is an option multi-engine. Okay, now let us see. Now I am copying, click on apply, copy this group, paste here. Now observe, these are two groups which are trying to access the same file, or I have created two groups in a single process, or we can call this critical section process in many of different processes, so that many processes will be calling this critical section process. In that situations, many jobs will be accessing and trying to read the same file. To handle different groups, we should select multiple groups. Okay, that is the use of multiple groups. If you want a different engines on a different databases to be shared or used the same object or same resource, then we should persist lock object. Otherwise, different engines cannot access this lock object. Okay, that is the usage of critical section. It is very useful grouping activity to synchronize all jobs for a particular resource, so that we can make sure that other job will not come into execution until the current job will complete, until the current job is completed. That's all with critical section. Thank you for watching. Please visit mytipco.com for more important videos and interview questions.